Hi Aries, welcome back. Alright guys, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on in your energy. First card out we have is the Knight of Blades in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Tell me more, Spirit, here for Aries. You're coming out as the Queen of Coins, Aries. You're coming out as a very stable energy. Very stable. Tell me more about the Knight of Blades, please, Spirit. Aries, I am hearing that you have not been happy about a situation. Maybe you've been going through a period of self-doubt, questioning yourself. There is this temporary gloom that's around you, okay? Or has been around you. But I see you taking control again. And I see you navigating yourself and throwing yourself back on track. You're going to let go of all these fears, or you already have let go of these fears. All this self-doubt is going to just be washed away. Now, I do see some hidden issues. This could be like you're having problems with PTSD, or it could be like there's something on your mind that just won't go away. You know, it's just something that, something about the past maybe that has been triggering you, okay? And it's holding you back. It's making you self-doubt yourself. But at the same time, it's also forcing you to look inward and look at how strong you are. I see you releasing fear. I see you releasing all this self-doubt. I see you moving forward and pushing something ahead for yourself because you know that you deserve better. I see you taking control. I do feel like you're going to be setting some boundaries. It looks like this is going to be the year that you're going to start setting some boundaries and prioritizing your own happiness here, especially when it comes to family members. I feel like you're going to start setting more boundaries. Okay, I do feel like you have the three of blades coming out twice in this reading. So you have somebody around you that has caused you a lot of pain, and that I feel like that is something that has been holding you back, holding you down, Aries, making you or preventing you from being able to take control, right? But this is the year that you're going to take control. This is the year that you're going to reverse all of that. It does look like you have somebody around you who has been very codependent on you. And this person, like, they have been saying things to you that has, like, been, you know, just being very critical of you, or being critical of you and telling other people, and you're finding out about it and you're hearing about it. Of course it's going to hurt. It depends, you know, who it is, right? But it doesn't matter who it is, right? Because if it's your family, I mean, it's the worstest thing that a family member can do, right? I hear that this is going to be the year that you're going to prioritize your own happiness. From now on, from here on out, this is the year. This is one of the things that you're putting on your list, to-do list. You're going to put yourself first. You're not putting up with people being critical of you, or saying mean things to you, or talking to you in a certain kind of way. Okay? Because it looks like this person has talked to you, and when they speak to you, they have said things that were, I want to say, like, bitter, or very sharp, very cutthroat. Maybe even manipulative. But this is the year that you're not going to deal with that anymore. You're putting all that to the past. You're finally going to get out of that bubble and move all that out of your way. And you're going to create something for yourself. Something that's going to help with your stability here. Now, for some of you, you might be sneaking away, sneaking out, being secretive. You know, you're keeping things to yourself. I want you to know this person sees it. They know it. It could be a father figure, okay? This person realizes that you're not as open as you used to be. But why would you be? If somebody's going to be talking to you like that, Aries, and being mean to you, why would you? Why would you be open? Don't make no sense, right? But what doesn't make sense is that they expect you to be the same old after they've been this way toward you. Now, for some of y'all might have to like sit back and take some time for yourself, reflect, go inside of yourself to find the answers, because there's things going on around you, Aries, that I'm hearing that you've had to deal with. And I'm hearing that you've had to deal with a lot of manipulation. And the thing is that when somebody is much older than you, and I feel like for one of you, this is definitely somebody who's much older than you, and this is somebody who has been doing this to you since you were young, right? And you're waking up and you're realizing how toxic that person was. You're realizing how many distractions that person has caused in your life, and who has prevented you from connecting with other people, right? So the more that you realize and the more that your eyes are opening, I'm hearing that the more painful it is, cuz truth hurts. Truth really does hurt. And you're realizing what this person has done to you. This person could be a Libra, doesn't have to be, okay? It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, but again, does not have to be, okay? They could just have that in their chart. They could also have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart, okay? Or Leo as well. Now, whoever this person is to you, right? When you wake up and you realize how toxic somebody has been in your life, it hurts. But I don't see you staying in this energy very long. I see you moving on. I see you taking control. I see you putting yourself first and setting boundaries and letting this person know that they can't talk to you the way that they've been doing. They can't just talk to you any way that they want just because they're bitter about their own life. Because that's exactly what it looks like. I see here that you're going to put yourself first, your happiness, your home, your family, your kids, whoever it is that's part of your clique, right? You're going to start prioritizing the important things in your life. And if this person can't correct themselves, then they can't be part of your life anymore. Because you're going to have a happy home. You're going to have peace of mind, whether this person likes it or not. And I'm hearing you're going to start relying more and more on yourself and not relying on this person for guidance or for, comfort or anything. You're not going to be expecting anything from this person at all. You're going to be more into yourself, your own development, self-reliant, being very self-reliant, I'm seeing here. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. There is a truth here that's coming to the light. And you know that, and you already see it. All the answers that you need is within yourself. The one thing that has been holding you back is the one thing that you're going to be getting out of your way. And that is this person manipulating you and causing you to self-doubt or having self-doubt. I hear that this is going to be the year that you're going to shine and be bigger than life. Everything's going to be new. You will have a reason to celebrate here. Maybe even a love connection this year. For one of you, I'm hearing that this is the year that you're going to reevaluate everything that you believe about your family, about that person, about yourself. This is the year that you're going to reevaluate everything. Because, we grow up believing one thing about ourselves, about our environment, about our family. And then later on, only to find out that everything that we believed isn't real, right? Some of us go through it. Some of us go through it. And it looks like that's what is going on here. And some of us don't go through this, right? Some of us, our families are very healthy, and you're lucky, okay? But not everybody's that fortunate. This is the year. This is the year I'm hearing. You're going to be putting yourself first. The thing is, Aries, is that I'm hearing that you've always been confident. It's just that these people have said things to you to make you think that you weren't confident, or you didn't have that confidence. And the thing is that family, toxic family members can do this. They could do this. They can do this. They can make you think something even about other people. And I feel like that has happened to you where this person has even made you feel like other people in your family agreed with them, just to make you feel like, oh, it's confirmed that something is wrong with you. But this is the year you're washing all that away. And I'm hearing that these people are going to be like going crazy, okay? Because I see it's two of them. Two of them is coming out. Two of them is coming out. You got two of them. Could be a husband and a wife, but there's two peas in the pot, okay? And they think that they're just getting away with this. They're just very smug about what they do. This is going to be the year that you're going to build your wealth up. This is going to be the year that you're going to build everything that you've ever wanted up, because you're not going to let them bring you down anymore. This is it. This is where you draw the line. I feel like I might be talking to somebody here who, maybe this might be a past situation for one of you, okay? I'm hearing that this couple, they're not going to be able to handle this. This whole new you this year is something that they're not going to be able to handle. I'm hearing that they're going to be refusing to accept to see you in a new way, because they are so used to seeing you a certain kind of way. And I feel like it's one of them, and then the other one joined that one. Again, manipulation. This one, the first one, might have been manipulating the second one for years, maybe their whole life. And that second one appears to believe whatever the first one says. So they don't even realize that they themselves have been manipulated also. Not only have you been manipulated, but I feel like your whole family has been manipulated. And once you get this manipulator out of your life completely, I'm seeing a completely different world for you. You're going to see the world differently. You're going to be so happy. It's going to be like this huge brick off of your back. Like you've had this whole world or gloom just following you around your whole life. And all of it's going to be gone. The whole world is going to be new to you. But this couple, both of them, even though one seems to be the puppet to the first one, even the second one is going to suffer. They're going to suffer because they're going to refuse to accept it. And I hear like they're going to have some kind of breakdown. Like they're not going to understand what they're going through. They're not going to understand what they're going through, because you're going to be breaking all their illusions, all their delusions that they've created. You're going to break all of them, and you're going to be happy. You're going for your happiness, Aries. You're going to be putting your happiness first. This is going to be the year that you're not going to let anybody say anything about you. Now, maybe you've picked up on some gossip or something like that they've said in the past, but this year you're not going to put up with it. You're going to confront them. If they want to play that game, I'm hearing like you're going to confront them head on. You're not going to be playing around anymore. That's why they're going to be so surprised. Not only that, Aries, but I'm hearing this is the year that you're going to be building some kind of wealth for yourself. Because you're going to be so focused on yourself now, without these people meddling into your life and bringing you down and upsetting you and getting you all upset. This is the year that you're going to be able to focus and look inside of yourself and really see what it is that you really want to do. What is it that you really want out of life? Some people are happy just, getting by. Some people, everybody's different. But whatever it is, it does not have to be material wealth. That's the point I'm trying to make here. So when I say that you're going to end up being wealthy, it does not have to be money, right? It doesn't have to be money. It could be you're going to be rich like in experiences. Maybe you're going to travel this year. Maybe this is the year that you're going to take that cruise that you've always wanted. You're going to just say, F it, I'm going to go on that cruise because you've always wanted to. The thing is that life is short, right? Life is short. And here we are going into another year. And this is the year that you're going to make it count. Like, this is the year that you're going to do all the things that you've always wanted to do, or at least get a lot of them done. This is the year that you're going to like be able to breathe again and feel the sun on your face again. I'm hearing for one of you, it's all about experiences. You want to have experiences because you know that you can't take it all with you. This is for one of you, I know. But for one of you, I'm hearing like you know that you can't take the money with you. You can't take your house with you. You can't. So I'm hearing like this is the year you want experiences. You want to eat good food. You want to go to the movies. You want to go on a cruise ship. You want to travel. You want to do stuff. You want to do things that you've always dreamed about doing. And it's like if you don't do it now, then when? When are you going to do these things? Right? And I know this is for one of you, okay? For another one of you, it's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to build some kind of wealth for yourself. You're jumping from the queen of coins to the king of coins. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be going from the queen of coins to the king of coins. You're yes, you've had confidence in yourself. Don't get me wrong when I say that these people affected your confidence. You've always had that confidence in you. All they did was cause you to have some kind of self doubt. But now I'm hearing because you're going to take that time and you're going to reflect and you're going to think about all the things that these people have done to you. People don't understand that when you get older and the older you get, the more you start realizing who your friends are, the more you start realizing who's in your corner. And I'm hearing that these people are not going to know what to do with themselves because this year you're going to change according to them. See, according to them, you're going to change. This is who you've always been. You've always been this adventurous type of person. You've always been this courageous type of person. It's just that they're so stuck in their delusions that even they themselves believe this about you, and then they ended up affecting you and making you feel self-doubt. Like, you walked in the room, right? And this could be for one of you. Like, you walked in the room and then they look you up and down like, oh, what are you wearing? And making you second guess what you picked to wear that day. And making you think like, whoa, what am I wearing? What's wrong with what I'm wearing, right? It's that moments, those little moments of self-doubt. And they do it on purpose. And they've been doing it on purpose. And this is somebody in your family, so they've been doing it to you for years. Which is really sad. But I'm hearing they're not going to know what to do with themselves when they realize that they don't have an impact on you anymore. You're all about your own happiness this year. They don't know what to do. Aries, I'm hearing that this couple is going to feel stuck because you're going to be so unrecognizable. They're not even going to recognize you. They're not going to know what to do with you. Well, I'm hearing by the time the end of next year comes, nobody's going to recognize you. These people are going to be like so surprised of who you've become in 1 year because you're going to go through this huge journey. And I feel like it's more than you getting wealth into your life or having these new experiences. It's going to be you. Your appearance is going to change. Your looks are going to change. The way that you dress is going to change. You're going to be a whole new different person next year. Maybe even go through something spiritual this year because it did come out in your readings before. So I wouldn't be surprised. The thing about this couple is they're not going to be happy about it. They're actually going to be feeling very confused, blocked, They're not going to know what to do. They're definitely going to be trying to like find out information about you so they can have something to build on, right? But they're not going to find anything to build on. They're going to be finding out that you're very mature. They're going to find out that you're very gifted. They're going to find out that you're very creative. You're very sensitive. Everything that they're going to find out is not the picture that they wanted to paint of you. You're going to become somebody else, you know, in their eyes, you know. And I feel for a lot of you, yes, you're going to change. So it's not just you're going to change in their eyes, it's that you've always been different, you know? You've always been different. You've always been the opposite of what these people have claimed of you. That's the point. That's the thing I'm trying to point out here. You've always been the opposite. They try to make it seem like, you know, you're like a mousy person, but you're not. You're actually a very confident person. You're actually a very outgoing person. It's like they don't even know you at all, you know? And then when you come back at the end of the year and you are dressing differently and all that, they're going to be like, ooh, you know, you're a total different person now. They're not going to recognize you. Well, you know what? They never did. That's the thing. They never recognized you ever. They never saw you for who you were ever. It was always this illusion that they created about you. Anyways, this couple is going to feel stuck. They're not going to know what to do, okay? I'm hearing like they're going to be trying to go back to causing trouble or doing something. They might even try to claim that you had some kind of plastic surgery or boob job or what is it called, the bubble butt thing, or you know, they're going to come up with something and try to say that, you know, you did it differently. You didn't get where you are. What I'm talking about is physical appearance. Okay, so some of you, I'm hearing like you're going to lose a lot of weight, or you're going to start taking care of your health, maybe working out this year, and it's going to change the way that you walk. It's going to change the way that you move around. Losing weight alone, it'll help a lot. When people lose weight, they always start moving around differently, and it's true. Your body starts feeling better, you start feeling better, and you start working out, building more muscle. You become even more confident. Your body changes the way it moves, the way that you express yourself changes because you're happier. It's the leader. The leader is the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's the one. The other one is her puppet. See, what I'm hearing is that this person doesn't want to do anything. They don't want to do any work in their own life, you know? They don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to be adventurous. They don't want to travel. They don't want to move. They don't want to do anything. And every time they see you, I'm hearing you're going to be leveling up from 1 minute to the next, constantly moving up. And they're going to be staying behind. And that's why I'm hearing like they're going to be saying some kind of lies about you, like you had plastic surgery. There's no way that you could have aged backwards. And I hear for one of you, that's what you're going to do. You're going to end up aging backwards. And it's because you're going to be exercising and moving around. And every time you do that, it works. You look different. When you start working out and moving around and going for walks or running, your face looks different. So that's the only way that they can confirm, or that's the only way that they can justify why you've changed. It's not because, you know, according to them, it's not because you put in a lot of work. According to them, it's not because, you know, you put in the hours and the time and the effort. You know, they're going to be like, oh no, Aries had some kind of plastic surgery or BBL. What's it? Is it BBL? The bubble butt thing going on? It's not because you were running, because you know that's how you get one, right? You get a you get the big bubble butt by running, right? But of course, they're not going to say that. They're going to be like, oh yeah, you know, you paid all that money and you were being wasteful of your money. They're going to have to come up with an excuse, right? But yeah, Aries, I'm hearing by the end of next year, you're going to be unrecognizable. These people are not going to recognize you. And the thing is, it's like they never even knew you. It's their opinions of you, you know? It's what they want you to be, but not who you truly are, you know? That's what's really sad about these kind of family members. They always want to like shine the light on you into what they want you to be to make themselves feel better, you know? That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes out for you. Anything else here for Aries? You're not going back. You're not going back. Some of you are leaving and you're not going back because you're tired of it. You're tired of walking in and them looking at you, making you think something's wrong or your hair's wrong or you got something on your face or something like that. Constantly. You're fed up. You're freeing yourself. It's like they've stabbed you in the back for the last time. They betrayed you for the last time. And you know what's really sad is that you have love for everybody in your family. Yeah, you have a lot of love for your family, for everybody. You wish goodwill on everybody. That's what's sad about this. I'm going to get out of this reading. Aries, you're going to be unrecognizable by next year. So go ahead, get going and doing what it is that you were going to do because I'm hearing it's going to be awesome. You're going to get your life on the right track. Not that your life is not on the right track, but this time it's like you're going to be more of what you've always been. In other words, you've always been courageous. Now you're going to be even more courageous to the point where nobody can deny it. You've always been confident. You're going to be more confident and nobody's going to be able to deny it. That's what I'm hearing. And you've always had an adventurous side to you, but you're going to be more adventurous. And you're going to have pictures to show it. Somebody here might be going out of country. That might be for one of you. I feel it. Like you might be planning to go out of the country. I'm hearing the Philippines. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines. I'm hearing the Philippines might be one of them that you might be going to. Okay? But I'm hearing this is the year that you're going to change a lot. And these two are going to be like freaking out. All right, Aries. Thank you for joining me. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.